The world today is a world taken aback by natural disasters, war and greed. Thousands perish, countries are literally ripped apart. And Alex Reid is allowed to appear on television. Have we finally had it? Let's find out on what the papers really say. Hello and welcome to the first of our special television shows where we look at what the papers really say. A tantalising tandem of topical treats for you to get your teeth into. I'm sure you're all enthralled.
Moving on swiftly, on tonight's show, panic in Haiti as thousands perish.
Snowfall somewhat slows down the unprepared Britain.
Jonathan Ross leaves the BBC.
And Alex Reid and Katie Price. Will it all end in tears? As well as the top stories, we're getting opinions about the headlines from Chris Colson and Craig Smith. And we're having the first of our special reports from John Wills, our resident reporter. As lovable as your great aunt and as gracious as a child on Coca-Cola. But for now, let's find out what the papers really say.
The top story that's reported on the most in the past few weeks has been the tragic story of the Haiti earthquake.
On January 12th at around 5 p.m, an earthquake measuring 7.0 on the Richter scale had just started to cause chaos in the poor Caribbean country of Haiti. 70,000 people have said to be claimed by the disaster, with another 100,000 more feared dead.
The Sun has reported on the state of Haiti, capital of Port-au-Prince, being
apocalyptic death.
The Sun are known for their exaggerations and over-dramatisation, but this time they really have hit the nail on the head from what we've seen. It makes matters even worse that Haiti is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere and is no stranger to natural disasters. In 2008, 4 hurricanes and storms struck them, killing and devastating hundreds.
According to The Telegraph, the cost of the most recent damages are said to be
running into billions of pounds.
There is an urgent need for more aid, but for now the UK, the United States and other countries are doing their best to relieve the struggle that so many people are suffering in.
It's not all bad news though. Newspapers have been reporting on the rescue of dozens of people from the rubble. The News of the World have reported on
the miracle of Haiti.
A somewhat remarkable story telling the tale of a 16-month-old baby surviving for 68 hours under the crushing rubble. If that doesn't give the human race faith, I don't know what will.
Unfortunately, the News of the World have to go and ruin it by calling the survivor a
topped.
A word previously unknown to what is clearly the entirety of the world. Let's hope it stays that way.
So, Chris, have you been doing any fundraisers for Haiti?
I haven't been doing any as such yet, but I'm hoping to learn to swim, so I can swim and raise some money.
Oh, that would be good. So you're doing like a sponsored swim?
Basically, yeah.
That's good.
Craig, have you been doing any fundraising?
No, not yet, but I'm planning on doing a fun run. So.
Oh, how long will it be?
It'll be a marathon length. So.
Where are you going to do that?
Around Birmingham City Centre. So.
That's a really good idea. How are you going to get donations for it?
I've got loads of sponsor forms and just get donations like
Maybe
that.
You should do a fancy dress run.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
Right, thank you very much.
On a much lighter note, I'm sure you have all felt the effects of the unexpected recent snowfall that swept across the nation, with temperatures as low as minus 21 degrees in places. According to The Sun, the coldest places are
Bensford in Oxfordshire and Woodford, Greater Manchester.
Not very in your face for The Sun. Oh no, wait, one of the headlines states that motorways are
snow-go zone.
You see what they did there? A snow-go zone? A no-go zone? I didn't get it either. Well done, The Sun.
Many students have also been reported on having difficulty attending their A-level exams due to icy roads, with the exam boards refusing to reschedule the exams. The Mail comments on how
pupils may be forced to miss exams that count towards their final grades if roads are impossible.
If that isn't enough to get your head round, then there's also been chaos in public transport.
So no change there then?
Indeed. Train buses services have been struggling to get to their destination from a day-to-day basis. Probably something to do with the fact that they are straight out awful.
The snow is set to be lifted from our roads in the next coming weeks. In fact, we have no snow outside the studio, so what's all the fuss about?
I don't know, but I think we all need another amazing headline from The Sun again.
Coldplay is snow fun.
And another?
Scared Gritless.
There are too many headlines in too little time.
So, Chris, have you been having fun in the snow?
I did for the first 2 days, and then it carried on snowing, and then it got boring, and so I stayed at home.
Did you find it hard to get to college?
I did find it very hard, yeah, because all the trains were cancelled, so couldn't
How
get
long were
into
you off
one.
for?
How long was I off for? About 2 or 3 weeks, I think it was.
God, that's a long time. Craig, have you been having fun in the snow?
Yeah, I've been doing all the usual things, making snowmen and sledging down some massive hills, and We had a massive snowball fight and did some snow angels.
But that was fun.
Any snow
Yeah.
angels?
Yes, I did. I just said I did some snow
Oh, did
angels.
you?
Brilliant.
So did you have trouble getting to college?
Yeah, the trains were awful. Like, I missed a week or two, so off college.
Oh, okay then. Did you miss much work?
No, not really.
And you weren't one of the few that had exams missed, were you?
No, no.
That's a
Good
good thing
then.
then. Yeah. Thanks.
This week, the papers have been circulating about whether Jonathan Ross quit or was firmly booted out of the BBC.
The BBC claim that their highest paid entertainer's departure isn't.
Financially motivated.
Well, the BBC doesn't want to be caught sacking their well-loved TV personality, do they?
His resignation comes in 24 hours after the Mail Online announced that the BBC signed a new £4 million 2-year deal with chat show host.
Graham Norton.
So they hired someone new before he left? Sounds suspicious to me.
But according to the Daily Mail, the BBC axed his
Flagship shows.
due to Ross being a liability after the Andrew Saxgate phone calls 15 months ago with Russell Brand on Ross's Radio 2 show. Talking of which, one of our scriptwriters tried to guess who's used the joke that Jonathan Ross was in fact sacked. Yes, we didn't quite catch it either. Maybe he should go work for The Sun. They could really use a talent like that.
The Sun seems more financially motivated on the spin of this particular story, as they seem very interested in how much Ross was being paid during his 13 years with the BBC, and able to value how much work he did.
Polls have been broadcast through the internet on the Mail Online to who the public think will take over his popular Friday night slot.
The Daily Mirror expresses a more personal approach to Ross's departure by talking about his possible future and how Ross is looking forward to being a
house husband.
and spending time with his children whilst his wife's scriptwriting career takes off.
What the papers say about his departure doesn't change the end result. After 13 years, Ross will be leaving the BBC in the summer. But who will replace him?
Maybe you.
Maybe one of our guests. So, Chris, are you a Ross fan?
I'm not, no. I don't know why, he's just never appealed to me. I think he's a bit of an idiot, to be honest with you.
Any particular reason?
I just don't know the way he looks. It's just a bit of a... I don't know, it's weird. It's a strange one, he is.
That's not good then. What did you think about the phone calls?
Oh, they were hilarious. That's probably the only thing I did like about him.
That's at least a lot of one thing about him then.
Yeah.
Craig, Ross fan?
Yeah, I love his shows. I think they're great. I think he's funny, and I think I like the fact that he gets the live people on and that. So it's all good.
Got a favourite person that came on his show?
Must have been Tim Burton and Johnny Depp when they was it.
I saw that one as well. How do you think the media treated him after the phone calls 15 months ago?
Oh, they just drag it on, the media do. But I think his phone call was absolutely hilarious.
Chris, do you think the media treated him fairly?
Not really. They should just... I guarantee everyone in the media department had a laugh about it. So I don't know why they moaned at him for it. One of them things, isn't it?
That's fair enough.
Fair enough. Now, as usual, Katie Price and Alex Reid had made the papers again this month since cage fighter Alex entered the Big Brother house.
The Metro newspaper questioned.
Is Katie Price moving in on Ollie Murs?
It's been said that Katie Price was caught chatting up Ollie Murs and footballer Aaron Lennon at Daniel Lloyd's engagement party.
A guest at the Mayfair Hotel told The Sun that Katie was clammed onto Ollie Murs.
Like a limpet.
A limpet? What's a limpet? Perhaps the guest at the hotel was in fact a writer of The Sun with amazing vocabulary like that.
Meanwhile, Alex Reid, locked away in the Big Brother house, must be oblivious to the fact that Katie has dumped him. Poor Alex. He hasn't got much going for himself, has he? Orange skin and a brain comprised mainly of pieces of soggy toast.
Behave, Mike. I think he's lovely. He entered the house hoping to gain independence, as he claimed to the Daily Star that he was ruled by Price in the early stages of their relationship.
According to the Daily Mail, he's taking quite a risk, as his glamour model girlfriend banned him from talking about her on the show. But the cage fighter couldn't resist by quoting that he got along well with ex-husband Peter Andre, despite never actually meeting him.
Yeah, nice one, Alex. He also admitted that they'd met on the 17th of July, and then it was...
Right back to hers.
Easy, Katie.
Vinnie Jones, another contestant in the Big Brother house, told Alex off and said he'd later eat his words and later be labelled as a lovable prat. Vinnie also said that...
Katie's pretty until she opens her mouth.
However, despite hearing that they were over and that Katie was livid with him for talking about her on the show, another article from the Daily Mirror said that...
She'll be waiting with open arms.
And she reassured her fans that she's not angry with him.
Chris, do you like Katie Reid and Alex... Katie Reid? Alex Reid and Katie Price.
I do like him, yeah. There's like the typical Barbie in action, isn't it? Well, she's really beautiful in my eyes, anyway. And Alex is quite a good fighter, so perfect.
That's good. So you don't think it's for publicity?
No, it must be love. It's got to be.
Fair enough. Craig, what do you think?
I think he's right in the fact that they are a Barbie doll and an action man, but in the way that they're both plastic, and I just think they enjoy the publicity and think it's a big publicity stunt.
Yeah, but wouldn't you?
No, not really.
How do you feel about Katie Price chatting up Ollie Murs?
I just think it's publicity again. You know, she sucks it up, don't she? So.
Chris, do you feel the same? That's a no? Okay. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to our tame news reporter. Some say that he fought Muhammad Ali and won. Others say that he auditioned for the part of the child catcher in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. All we know is, we call him John.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm John Wills, and I like you. I'm in Stratford upon Avon Town to talk to various people about what they think of Valentine's Day. So, what was your best Valentine's present?
Oh God, I've had awful Valentine's presents actually.
The good one, yes. When I asked her to marry me,
Did she say yes?
she said yes.
Oh, isn't that so nice?
No.
Oh dear, I don't think I have.
Got loads of rings, but inside I had a little London link bracelet as well.
Probably my wife.
Pardon?
Probably my wife.
Have I had one? No. I haven't had one at all.
Have you ever had a really bad Valentine's present?
Little bit, not very, I cannot say really bad, but it's something bad.
What was it?
She told me we finished.
Teddy bear with the little heart on it. Did not like it at all.
Oh. What was your worst one you've ever been given?
Probably my wife.
To be honest with you, I always spend more on the wife than she spends on me.
What would your ultimate Valentine's present be?
Holiday somewhere?
Anywhere in particular?
Dubai.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you like it there?
Yeah.
You ever been there before?
For a day?
Was it fun?
No, not at all.
For me, a very good dining, candlelight. Yeah, I give her a ring and a nice kiss.
Can't think really. Are you filming this? Good God. Sorry.
As you can see, there's not enough love here in Stratford upon Avon. I'm going to help spread some. Would you like to go out with me on Valentine's?
No.
No, actually. Should we go tomorrow? Yeah, we're gonna go now.
No. No.
Onto the show. So, John, did you have fun out there?
I certainly did, Michael. I certainly did. There's so many layers to Stratford which I've never seen before. It is amazing.
Oh, that's good. So what did you learn about people's views on Valentine's Day?
You know, I always thought of Valentine's Day as a day when people would splash out hundreds and hundreds of pounds on things which would, you know, celebrate their relationship. But really, it's very sort of, you know, just simple box of chocolates or flowers or something, just to renew their relationships, you know, just to prove their love to one another. Just very simple, very elegant way to spend the day.
Okay. And so what would your perfect Valentine's gift to you be?
I wouldn't really know. I'd probably say, like, you know, chocolates would be nice. You
So
know.
what would your perfect date be for Valentine's Day?
You know, take her off to a rich restaurant, you know, splash out in there and then go back to hers later.
Oh.
Very romantic. I like the way you spread the love. How long were you out there for?
Not long, you know, just a couple of weeks.
Did any of the girls actually say yes?
Unfortunately not, no.
So did you manage to get a date on Valentine's Day?
It appears not, no. I was mortified, absolutely gutted.
So do you want a date on Valentine's Day?
I wouldn't mind one.
Me?
No.
Oh.
Would you like to do another report for us next week, John?
No.
On that bombshell, that's it from me, Mike.
And me, Ella.
We'll see you next time on What the Papers Really Say.
Thank you and goodbye.